Oh my God. Well, that hit, oh, that's a nice one there. Oh, look at the size of that. Wow, that's a nice crappie there. Man, look at that. That's a big old crappie there. Well, yeah, I was just getting ready to say, you know, we've got a lot of cover here. It's right up on the bank. And I've casted at it, and it, you know, it just looks too fishy. This time of year, there gotta be fish on that kind of stuff. And I casted at it. Oh, goodbye, you big old thing. Oh, what a pretty fish. I casted at it and couldn't get him to bite. And you know, when you've got a situation like that, make sure to get up and vertical jig them. Take your long rod and dabble, dip around those things. And sometimes that slower presentation is exactly what it takes to get those fish. Whew, boy, that was a good female. Oh, come here, you. Oh man, I just love springtime crappie. Come here, you. Another little female. You know, those males turn so pretty, such a pretty color of black right now. There is nothing special about what we're doing. Oh, that hit a go. God, look at him pull. Oh, he's feisty. That's a decent male type fish. Well, they sure get pretty dark colors when they get up here ready to spawn. Isn't he pretty? Thank you, young man. You know, another thing, you know, working toward any kind of cover, work from the deep side on up, laydowns are another great place to do that. A lot of people make the mistake when they see a laydown to cast up toward the shallow side, and you'll probably catch fish there, but when you do, and you bring those fish off the shallow side, you may spook fish that were down deeper. So start off working the deep side of a laydown, and then if you catch any, just work your way up. That way you'll catch the most fish that you can off of that laydown without spooking some of those fish. Well, this is just a great little spot right here. This is a turn in the creek channel, and there's brush that you can't see all washed up. There's, golly. That hit hard. Oh, he got off. That lost my rod. That hit hard. That took the rod right out of my hand. They're disagreeing about something, it looks like. Hey, there's one. Oh man, he hit it hard. Well, that's a decent one. Oh. But these turns are a great place to group up fish. And you never know. A lot of times, now this is the outside bend that I caught that fish on, but a lot of times they'll be on the inside bend. The inside bend of a creek channel is going to be the flat side. The inside bend always silts in, so it's a lot shallower on the inside part. And there's times, you know, when they're up on those flats, that's the place to fish, but we're fishing the outside bend. The outside bend is usually a little bit deeper, but the neat thing about those bends is, you know, that's where when there's any current, it washes in logs and debris and all kinds of cover, and that's what attracts those fish, and that's why these bends are such a good place to check out. Oh man, there's one. Oh, that's a good one. That was right there off that lip. Come here, you. That's got some weight underneath it. Look at there. Nice crappie. Pretty fish. Oh, boy, I tell you, I just love these creeks. As good as these creeks can be, you know, weather can really affect these creeks. Just let me say one other thing about the weather. If you get any rain, you get a good heavy thunderstorm that brings a lot of water down into these creeks, and it can just absolutely ruin the fishing. You get any current and mud that comes in through here, and it's just death to this fishing here. So pay attention to that. If it's right after a good hard rain, you might as well not fish these creeks. You're better off going up into the lake to fish. But on the other hand, it just doesn't take very long for these creeks to clear up either. Once that current has stopped, usually just 2 or 3 days after that current stopped, and the water will start to clear up. And it always clears up from the back end of the creek to the front. You come into these creeks and you run into that muddy water, and a lot of times you think, man, that water's too muddy to fish. And it might be there, but a lot of times you go on up above it and you'll find some clear water, and that's where those fish are going to be active. Oh, man, that hit hard. Why not? Golly, these things are just so aggressive. Early spring crappie, Clinton Lake. A lot of fun. We got to take a quick break, but we'll be right back with you. See ya.